Hi crypto fans, welcome to CCS Cryptocurrency State. My name is Santiago, I'm a web developer and investor, and in today's video we are going to check how to benefit from a bear market. We are going to cover this news about the 6 uncommon ways that crypto investors can benefit from a bear market and why you should be thinking positive right now about the crypto space. Actually, this is a happy time if you are an investor, and I will give you those reasons for you. We are going also to check some charts and do some technical analysis. Before we begin, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, click the bell to get the notifications, and without anything else, let's go into it. Well guys, at the time of recording, Bitcoin has been pumping a little bit. Yesterday, Sunday, we hit $17,000, a little more on that, but we are recovering above the $20,000. I zoom in this chart, you can see that Bitcoin closed at $20,400 yesterday, the weekly candle. So actually we were managed to close about 20,000, which is a very historical and psychologically important level. I think it will be different if we close this weekly candle at 18,000 or 19,000. But one thing that is really concerned is that we close it below the 200 weekly moving average. That is this yellow line that you can see here, which historically has been the bottom of the last bear market. You can see that in the 2014-15 end cycle, and you can see it here in 2018. We actually perfectly bottomed here above the 200 weekly moving average. And in 2020 with the Corona dump, you can see that we almost closed it one candle in the 200 and we recovered from there, even if we had a big week to the downside. One thing that I want to mention here is that we are starting to see some similarities between this weekly candle and this one. You can see how the dump on the Corona here was a very big downtrend, that we went almost 50% down in 1 week only. This one is not that big, but you can see that this is a 33% down in 1 week. So these two are really big down candles, and you can see that we also had a lot of buy pressure at these levels in this bottom, and the same happened here. At that moment in 2020, we hit a buy pressure here of 28%. So we were 29% down from the 200 weekly moving average, but we recovered with a 28% of buy pressure. And at the time of recording here, from the close of the week, we have a 14% up in price action. So the pressure of buyers were really high there. But from the 200 weekly moving average, we reached 22%, almost 23% down. So this weekly candle actually is really similar to the one that we experienced here in the previous bottom of the Corona dump. Here we hit a little more down at 31% from the all-time high against the 23%. It's not exactly the same, but you can see the similarities. So in this next week is really important. We need to come back and be above or in line with the 200 weekly moving average. That will be the same that here. So we will recover in just in one click. That way this 200 will not act as resistance. And that never happened in the history of Bitcoin. So if this week we close below the 200 weekly moving average, then I think we are going to see more downtrend in the charts. So this week that just started is really important in the chart of the price action of Bitcoin in a weekly candle. Yesterday I was reading this article, the 6 uncommon ways crypto investors can benefit from a bear market, and I thought it was interesting to share with you guys. The first thing mentioned here in this article is buying the dip using dollar cost averaging. And I think this is great that mentioned here in the news, because it's what I am doing in this crypto space right now. You know that I am super transparent in the crypto space and in my channel, and if you saw this video what altcoins I am buying, I put exactly the targets there. So you will know that I already entered positions in all these cryptos that I mentioned in that video. All my orders, my buy orders were hit. And with this pump in Bitcoin about $20,000, actually all my buys are in a great position. Actually, I am in profit right now. So if you started to buy some of the altcoins that I was buying, you will be right now at a very good position. So you can put your stop loss. But we are thinking these buyings at a long-term perspective. We are not trading with leverage on this. This is spot buying positions. So it's easy to be on the wrong side during a wildly volatile market trend in crypto trading. The phrase buying the dip implies purchasing a number of digital assets during a significant bearish trend. The strategy focuses on the long-term gains that are to be made in the crypto's price returns to its previous high values. Using the dollar cost averaging DCA, investors can break up their reserve funds into smaller tranches and then make trades over time. An example is breaking down your reserve funds of $1,000 into 10 tranches of 100 or 5 of 200. Afterward, you use those funds to place trades. This eliminates the risk of you investing in a dipping trend without knowing whether the asset is bottoming out. It implies when an asset reaches its lowest value before reversing. As such, instead of using all your reserve funds at once, you can place small trades over periods of time, analyzing the prices of the assets. So this is the best definition and the best way to buy crypto in this downtrend in a bear market. And I explained everything about dollar cost averaging here in this video, Crypto Best Strategy. So you can search it in my YouTube page of videos. And also I recommend you to see this video, how to be rich buying now in the next bull run. So you always need to think how your buys in this bear market will affect you in the next bull run. That is how I've been thinking here. And that is how I bought in this bear market and most strongly in the last bear market of 2020, which actually was only a couple of months. We reached a bottom and almost 1 year after we were near the highs here on this price action of Bitcoin. So I want you to switch your chip right now and start to panic and sell your crypto, or if you are not in crypto yet and this is your first time in the channel, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, click the bell to get the notifications. I will be here always guiding you and helping you to achieve your financial freedom. So in these times of bear market, like you can see, and when we are near the bottom, for me it's a happy time because I know what will be in the future. I know it when I bought here. I know that I will be able to sell really high after. And I was more clear here in 2020. I was knowing that I was putting money into my financial freedom. And I think this could be the same case, the same scenario right now in 2020. You need to think how this could be in 3 years, 2 years from here. And don't pay too much attention into what the herd is saying and all the news. We have a war going on. We have high rates continue coming here. We have inflation in US. We have many things, but anything of that actually will help you to understand the situation that you are right now. Right now, if you see this technical analysis, you will understand that this is a 1 per 3 year opportunity to buy an asset really cheap. I am super focused on cryptocurrencies, but you will find the same if you look the charts of different commodities and stocks right now. So this is a very happy time if you think and you have the chip of an investor. The second thing of this article is the leverage indicators to find perfect entry points. So this is in case that you are an experienced trader. The application of indicators in technical analysis can predict the price movements of assets across the market chart trends. But basically what I think you should be doing, or what you should be spending your time in this bear market, besides buying and entering in a dollar cost averaging strategy, is you need to understand and study technical analysis. I am speaking from my experience. My investments opportunities, my investment thinking changed a lot when I started 4 years ago to learn technical analysis. You can do that watching technical videos, you can do that in many different ways, and I think you should try all the ways. Buying courses, reading books about it. There's many free things that you can do, but I also recommend to have some learning process with good courses and good reference of technical analysis traders. So education on how indicators and technical analysis work, I think it should be one spectacular thing that you could spend your time right now, because also this will help you maybe in 1, 2, or 3 years to actually know when to sell. Because when to buy is not only difficult, it's also difficult when to sell when you are in profits. The third thing that I am completely agree on this article with all the points is diversify investments across different digital assets. I am really focused on digital assets because I think I will get more percentage of return than in stock right now if I buy Amazon, for example. But doesn't mean that you can diversify in different commodities and assets. But even if you are only buying cryptocurrencies, you need to diversify in the different digital assets. That is why, like I mentioned in that video, I am buying different coins for different niches, layer 1 solutions, metaverse project, many different things in the crypto space, and I have a very big portfolio of cryptocurrencies. You can see what I am buying right now in this video, what altcoins I am buying, and in what targets I already started to enter, and how I manage everything. You can see in this crypto best buy strategy, and how to be rich buying now in the next bull run. In those 3 videos you will know what exactly I am doing. So diversifying your investments is crucial, and you can understand that right now if you are aware of the Terra LUNA situation. So the crypto space is still new in many points and parameters, and that is why what happened with Terra LUNA still could happen to another projects. That is why diversifying your strategy and your buyings is actually a must. The fourth thing here is don't panic sell. And I am hoping that if you are seeing this video and you are a follower of this channel, this is super clear for you. This is not a sell market. You shouldn't be selling right now, because like you can see, we are near the bottom, or even if we are not near the bottom, we are in a really low price action in the crypto space, and all the technical indicators and fundamentals are saying that this is a buyer's market. So if you are panic selling, if you are thinking, oh, I will be selling my Bitcoin at 20,000 to buy it again and to buy 2 Bitcoins and $10,000, that is a very bad strategy. You shouldn't be selling anything right now. And if you are thinking that way, you really need to educate yourself. People that is selling here is only giving their crypto assets to the real whales, the real investors that know how the markets work. So if you are the panic selling right now, selling your assets, you really need to educate yourself. And the 5 and 6 points here are staking and yield farming, and that is correctly. You always need to think in how to get passive incomes. And all my crypto are generating, the crypto that I already hold in spot positions from years, some of those assets are always generating interest from there. I have some of my cryptos in staking position, I have some yield farming, but at the end I am getting passive income from my crypto. And this is also something that you should be doing. And if you have already some crypto that you bought in this bear market, you should be starting to see how to stake that crypto, where is the best way to do it with a Ledger Nano, in centralized exchanges or in decentralized exchanges or in DeFi. This is something that needs your attention also. So in this bear market, the best things that you can do are these ones. Buying the dip using dollar cost averaging. Leverage indicators to find perfect entry points, or like I said before, start to educate yourself in technical analysis, so you will be able and prepared in 1, 2, or 3 years to sell your positions in a very good profits. Diversifying your investments across different digital assets. Please don't panic sell, and of course your staking and yield farming opportunities. Once you get your assets, you need to get a passive income from there. So you can Google that, see on other YouTubers, see on YouTube what is the best way to get passive incomes from any token. So this is all the 6 things. I saw this article and I thought it was really good to share this with you guys. Maybe you are nervous about your assets, you're nervous about how your portfolio is down. You shouldn't be like that. That is just your emotions talking. You should be calm and focusing on these 6 things that we commented in this video. If you are doing that just with your head, with your planning, with your strategy, you will be fine, and this will be a happy time like I am experiencing. For me, this is a very good time. I am happy that the market is like it is, even if I have a lot of spot positions that are down in value. Because like I said before, I knew it when I bought here that I will be rich a couple of years after that. So my financial freedom was actually because of this bot that I did in 2020. And I am in the crypto market since 2017. But actually it was here, a very similar situation that we are right now. So from my experiences that I am share all this information. Guys, that will be all for this video. Before we leave, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, click the bell to get the notifications. I hope you like this video on how to benefit from a bear market. That will be all, and I see you tomorrow with a new video. Bye.